Hello everyone, Kitty Foster, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for September 8th, 2025. We had a full moon yesterday. A full moon is about letting go, forgiveness, and gratitude. It was in Pisces. We also had an eclipse called the blood moon eclipse. And it's important that we review that today because over the next 2 weeks, we continue to come back to this theme. We are trusting the outcomes of the eclipse that teaches us in lessons over this next couple weeks, where we need or understand to control is actually blocking the very things that we want, the very prosperity that this eclipse in Pisces steps forward. So let's look at the word control. It's about trusting. So control is the power to influence or direct people's behavior or course of events. So where in this time you will be uncovering those hidden beliefs, those hidden tendrils that you are exercising control, you may not even quite be aware of it. Because also control is to check the accuracy and to regulate. So that might be a little bit easier to work with. Where am I trying to regulate things that are not in my trusting of flow, trusting in who I am? And when the English and the French kind of over the 15th, 16th century, that's when we got the understanding that control was about authority. And it really, kind of interestingly, isn't. It's about making something reliable or having more than one voice in something. And I guess that's really the message, is the voice you may be adding may be yours, not trusting that all is being brought to you. So let's take a look at today and how that evolves, because today all of the aspects of those outer planets are once again being activated either in conjunction or by sextile. So that means they'll be around for the next couple days. So that Pisces moon, before it moves void, of course, and then into Aries, is working again with Saturn. Today, when we start, it's this conjunction with our Saturn is power, to direct, to manage. It is the standard of compassion when we talk about Saturn in Pisces, and it is retrograded back into Pisces. So it's about our own compassion and how we show up. Now, control being about a duplicate record, Saturn, our structure, is perhaps teaching us to look at the duplicate role we're taking on by trying to control things and not tapping into the trust. It literally breaks down to wheel flowing forward as it uncovers. When you look at Saturn, you look at Pisces, and you look at this eclipse message with the word control. And it's about to uncover compassion as a habit, including for ourselves. Where are we using our voice to roll on, to move with the flow? It makes life more reliable when we let the flow step forward. Then as the Aries new cycle starts with this moon, we have a chance to work with that energy that is our Neptune in Aries. It's a disillusionment of kind of hyper individualism, that we have to do it all. We are in control. We take care of it. So again, another tool steps forward, asking us to trust, to allow things. And it's an awareness of, how do I approach things? How can I work with compassion? And then we have a sextile with both Pluto and Uranus in those outer energies. And that's how we can visualize our thinking, our awareness, and let compassion for others and for self step forward. And that full moon has taught us the uncovering of flow in that eclipse. So pay attention today with things that roll on with things, to understand that the control is already yours and you don't have to micromanage it. And because it's both our Pluto and our Uranus, both in air signs, both about how we're thinking, the vision of how we're thinking, and the awareness of it, pay attention to perhaps some of those things this full moon has shown you to let go of around control, to check duplicate energies. And the duplicate energy, perhaps, is that you are not trusting that something greater than yourself is available to you. I'm Kitty Foss. I'm your storytelling astrologist. I'll be back tomorrow. Namaste.